I'll be honest, I kinda misled you with this title. If you clicked on this video looking for tips to pick up women, then I'm sorry. This isn't the video for you. I'm actually gonna talk about why those videos can be helpful, but I'm also gonna talk about why those videos sometimes don't really convey the right message. I'm going to get into all that, but first I'm going to talk about why these type of videos exist and why are they so popular on the internet. First off, trying to pick up women is an art form, and for a guy with low social skills, it can seem damn near impossible. Truth is, there is a small amount of men who are successful when it comes to picking up women. We'll say about 30%, meaning 70% of guys are either on the sidelines or in the game but are striking out terribly. Can you imagine your homeboy going through tons of women and you're sitting there struggling to get one? I've been there, and let me tell you, it sucks. So if you want to cross that threshold, where do you turn? You might think to yourself, let me just ask a ladies' man, what's your secret? Truth is, for most guys who get women, there really isn't much of a secret why they get the women. They either always been popular, built like Captain America, or the star of their football team. You're none of that. You'll never be any of that. You can ask your friends for advice, but I guarantee you the advice is never good. And most guys might be too embarrassed to ask. So what options does that leave impressionable young men? You guessed it, the internet. If I told you I never looked up tips on how to get women on the internet, I'd kinda be lying. Is it embarrassing? Yeah, kinda. Should I be ashamed? Absolutely not. You can be a good guy, but if you don't have game, the chances of you getting that girl you like is slim to none. The whole point of those videos is to give men a fighting chance. A lot of guys are getting turned down out the gate before they even have a chance to show what they have to offer. I've been out there on the scene, and you women can be ruthless how y'all turn down men. That can ruin a young man's confidence. And the one thing that all women want in a man is confidence. So it's one thing to tell a man to be confident, but confidence comes with knowledge. If I ask you to give a speech on the theory of relativity, you might be a little nervous about that. But if I ask you to give a speech on something you're an expert at, you're going to feel more confident because you know everything about it. So if you're a man out there trying to pick up women, you need to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to look bad. A big mistake that guys make is they try to force it, and then they let their determination become their Achilles heel. I'm talking about a big no-no, especially in today's society, and that's coming off too aggressive. I guarantee you most men wouldn't come off aggressive if they only had game. These guys come off aggressive because they're trying to be persistent, so they keep coming at the situation harder, when in reality what they need is some finesse. I honestly don't believe that men are these aggressive predatory creatures that society makes us out to be. What I really think it comes down to is men's lack of understanding of women and how to act accordingly around them. If you really think about it, learning game is a necessary skill. And let me clarify for my female audience, I'm not making excuses for men being overly aggressive. I'm just giving you a why. This is what I've seen personally from men who are out there trying to talk to women. I had a girl come to me one time about a friend of mine saying he was coming off too aggressive and he needed to, quote, be more respectful. She was right. However, the message of respect women is already out there. So what's not translating for men? Why are they so angry? Well, turns out men suck at handling rejection.
Hey, baby, let me holler at you. Well, you then,
Listen, no amount of game can guarantee you a chance with a girl. Just because your outfit fresh, she don't owe you shit. And if you don't want to get rejected in public, then maybe you should talk to her in private. Slide in the DMs. And maybe, just maybe, she don't want to talk to your ugly ass. Learn how to take social cues. Having game isn't a guarantee. If a woman doesn't want to be approached, then nothing you will use will work. Look, guys, I know getting rejected over and over again can be frustrating, but that doesn't give you a right to be disrespectful. If she breathes, she a thought. You take that back, these women are queens. So really what we have here is men taking their aggressions out on women due to their own lack of ability to communicate with them. Learning how to talk to women is learning how not to be aggressive, but to be assertive. Know the difference. It's 2021. You ain't trying to get me too. So I encourage guys to go out there and find mediums on how to approach women if that's something that you're struggling with. This is good for both sides. Because when a guy knows how to approach women, he doesn't come off overly aggressive or awkward. The idea of being able to pick up women is all about breaking down barriers so there can be an actual dialogue between the two sexes. There's some really good dudes out there who just don't have game, and sometimes that can make all the difference. You only have a minute or two to make an impression. You botch it and there goes future wifey. Now you're at Walmart buying up all the Jergens and tissue when you should have been buying a bottle of wine and some condoms. Now I can end it here, but I have to talk about the negativity surrounding the videos about learning how to pick up women. See, this is where things kind of go off the rails. Those videos are not meant for you to go and sleep with a bunch of random women. That's why a lot of the TV shows about pickup artists were canceled, because it comes off misogynistic and you're using those talents to take advantage of women. And this, fellas, is where we have to have a discussion. If you're a single man looking to make a connection with a woman, do you need to acquire the appropriate skills to woo said woman? Yes. So here's the thing. Once you become this babe magnet, you need to learn how to harness that power. That's right, baby. I'm going full Spider-Man on you.
With great power comes great responsibility.
You damn right, Uncle Ben. Once you've learned how to get women, the next step is very important. You need to learn how to select the right one. That's right, I said one. Not the right 10 or 20. But Naeem, there's so many. How can I pick one? That first starts with knowing yourself. Know what you want, know what you don't want, know what you like, know what you dislike. It's not as easy as it sounds. Now, it does sound like I'm promoting monogamy. By the way, I am not against polygamy. However, all parties need to be aware of this situation. No more of this player shit. If you want multiple women, you got to make sure all parties are on board. Otherwise, it's not going to end well. I can promise you that. If the idea is to become what women want is a man who's loyal. The key is to be desired but not acquired. Women are really good at that, and that's a page that we need to take from their book. Well, that's all I got for this one. Let me know what you thought of the video. What points did you agree with? What points did you disagree with? Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you got anything out this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.